Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I've been thinking recently about success and balance and what defines success and how hard I should be working for what I want and just so many different things. This usually happens very often as my birthday approaches, and it is on June 29th, end of the month. So, you know, I just started thinking, and I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys. There's no script here, like I have no notes. I just want to get on here and talk to you guys. So first things first, success. How do we define that? I mean, now in the age that we're in, I feel like a lot of it is like social media. How many followers you have, what's your engagement like, your accolades, things of that nature. And for some people, it's, you know, becoming a lawyer, becoming a doctor, being the best in your firm, hitting all these goals like within your job. And then for others, it's none of that. It's being at peace with yourself, having a family, having kids, having a house, traveling. There's so many different things, and I feel like sometimes we think of success and we think of what society tells us success is, and we think that we need to reach that. And I don't think so. I still am trying to decide what success means to me. I want so many different things. I want to be successful in my career, whatever that is, you know. I want to have a family. I want to have my own house. I want to travel. There are so many things that I want to do, and to me, success doesn't necessarily mean the richest, doesn't necessarily mean having the most cars, the most beautiful things. Like, I thankfully grew up in a house where materialistic things weren't important. I mean, we couldn't really afford a lot of it, but we didn't place value on that. We placed value on our family and the love that we have for each other, and just creating memories and things of that nature. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you see, you know, if you're scrolling past Instagram, because that's what happens to me, I'll scroll past Instagram and I'll see something that somebody has, or somebody's accomplishment, or something they're doing at work, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. But then I think, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to put in the work that they've been putting in to achieve what they've achieved? It sounds great because all we see is the highlight reel. We hear it all the time. Instagram is a highlight reel. And so we get caught up on what everybody else is doing, and we think, why can't we do that? Or what if we attempted to do that? Is it really what we want? And that's still something that I'm trying to figure out. And I just wanted to share that with you guys so that you guys can take a second and kind of figure out what success means to you and how you define it, because we shouldn't base our decisions on other people. We shouldn't base what we want to do on other people. Are you following a lot of bikini competitors that are competing? Obviously, that are competing. Is that what you think you should be doing because that's what you're following? Or do you really want to do it? Are you following a bunch of entrepreneurs that are kicking ass and you think you should be doing that because that's what they're doing? I'm not saying not to follow them, but I just want you guys to realize that what you see a lot of the time is what you're going to have in your head most of the time. So, for example, for me, I saw a lot of girls getting ready for competition season, and I was like, oh, I think I want to compete again. And then I was like, I don't. Like, I loved competing, but I don't want to compete again. When I really think about it, right now, in this moment, I don't want to compete. I want to be working on myself. I want to try new things. And so what I did, I started following people that don't compete. I started following yogis. I started following vegan recipes. I started following food accounts. I started following yoga accounts. I think I said that already. But just things to differentiate my feed. You know, I don't want to be so caught up on bikini competitions, because while I love them and I think they're great, I don't want that to be my entire world. I want to explore other things in this world, and yoga, finding myself, balance, all of that is part of that right now. So that's kind of like a little side note, a little bit of advice. If you guys feel like you're being overwhelmed by all these things on social media, maybe think about what you're following, who you're following, what accounts you're following, and maybe add in some other things to kind of spice it up a little bit. If your social media is just workouts, add in some food, add in some art, add in some news, you know, so that you have a whole range of things. And yeah, I kind of lost my thought process here. But another thing that I want to talk about in that whole thing is working for it. People are always saying, don't work till you have what you want. Don't work till you're successful. And I guess that means, again, what your definition of success is. Because if it is like have $1 million, then you're going to have to work your ass off. But I think that a lot of us get so caught up in that. Work so hard, work so hard, work so hard that you forget to live your life. And that's what I'm trying to do as well. I'm trying to find that balance, that balance that allows me to, yes, work towards what I want and what I want to achieve in my career aspect of my life, but I also want to have time to enjoy my life. I don't want to be on that hamster wheel, just working, and not enjoy my life. I mean, I've done that. I was in New York City for 7 years, and that's what it felt like. And yeah, just I want you guys to really dig deep and figure out what it is you want and find that nice balance where you can work towards your goals, but also enjoy your life, you know, because I've heard so many people say, work on the weekends, work, you know, from rise to sleep and sleep at 4 a.m. Like I've heard so many different things. And like I said, disclaimer, if you are working towards something that, you know, really, yes, do that. Apply yourself completely, immerse yourself in it, but also don't forget to live your life, because what happens if, God forbid, something happens to you or and it ruins your plans? Like, you don't want to be so focused on what you're working on that you forget to enjoy your life, that you forget to enjoy your friends. You know, this world is such a beautiful thing, and I don't know if it's my birthday coming up that's making me so philosophical, but I just invite you guys to try new things. And again, with social media telling us, you know, I did this today, I'm so busy, this is what I'm doing today, I'm so busy, but I love it, I'm not complaining. We don't need to know that you're busy. Like, do what you gotta do, put your head down, work, and then whatever time you're spent telling us that you're busy, you can enjoy your life, you know? I don't know if that made sense. That's just like a little rant. I just urge you guys to enjoy your life and try to be as present as possible, because like I said, you never know what can happen. You never know when you might lose a friend, a family member. I hate talking about those things because I just get very emotional. But when you really think about it, anything can happen. And while tragedies like that are very... the odds of that happening are very low, but it still could happen. So just try to figure out what success means to you and find that happy balance, because what you think success means might not be what I think success is, and vice versa. You know, success for your mom might mean you going to college and you becoming a doctor, but maybe success for you is becoming an artist and traveling the world and drawing, you know? Maybe success is just having a family, and it's not just having a family. That's a big deal. And I don't want you guys to also think that you are less than for your definition of success. This is your life. You're the one that gets to live it. And so, you know, your success, your definition of success is just as valid as someone else's definition of success. So you can't compare the two. It's apples to oranges. And I've finally started to realize that, and it's been like a weight's been lifted. I don't compare myself as much to people. I'm happy for their accomplishments, but that's not what I want. And while it might be nice to think that what if I could do that as well, it's not what I want. So we have to learn how to differentiate that, you know, so that we don't get lost, because I did that a lot in my life. I would say, what if I try this? And I did it. And I mean, that's also a good thing, because you get to figure out what you like and what you don't like, right? But I think at this age, I need to kind of start filtering things a little bit more, so I don't waste time, if that makes sense. But that's it. And just to wrap this up, I hope you guys kind of got a gist of what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to put down people that work, you know, extremely hard for what they want. I applaud them, but that's not what I want to do with my life. I don't want to be so focused in work that I forget to enjoy my life. So I still don't have a concrete answer of what success means to me, but I am working on it day by day, and I am figuring that out. So I urge you guys to do the same, and I invite you guys to take a second and maybe just write out what success means to you and what you'll do to get there, whether it be working for it 24/7 or trying to balance it a little bit and having some dedicated time towards that, and then some dedicated time towards yourself, your family, your friends, and just experiencing new things. So that's it. That's my little talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. If you guys have any tips or anything, or if you guys want to add anything of your own, feel free to do that below. You know, you guys know I love the discussions down there, but I'm going to leave you guys now and yeah, get back to work. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one, Yam Fam. Mwah.